So yesterday there was a total blackout yesterday in some part of Europe. I mean, there was a blackout. I mean, this has never happened. I don't think this has ever happened before. Like NEPA took lights. Like in Nigeria, where you say NEPA took lights. I mean, this has never happened. I don't know if it was like a hack or something. Maybe some hackers tried to hack into the grid or something, but there was a total blackout like for some hours yesterday in some part of Europe, like Spain, like some part of France as well. Yes, because I know some people that that lives in some part of France that also complained. Then also Belgium, Andorra, and Portugal. Yes, there was blackout, you know, total blackout. You couldn't cook anything, you couldn't do anything with electricity. I mean, everywhere was just blacked out and all of that. Wow. And come and see the commotion, come and see how everywhere, to tell you how important electricity is. Some shops, some, shopping mall begin to, shut down and all of that because they need electricity to actually do some work. Now what am I trying to drive at? This is, an advanced country that, they enjoy power, they enjoy electricity. You can see how their system is moving. They are not used to stuffs like this. And now look at, this is what we suffer in Nigeria and in some of these undeveloped world countries, underdeveloped countries. They suffer a kind of like, lack of electricity. When you want to, you want to go into production, there's no electricity. You want to do some things, there's some business ideas you even have, you cannot go into those business because they will have what, low power supply. We have, low electricity in most part of what, Africa and all of that. Just imagine few hours that there's no light in Europe. Look at the way everywhere was, most places were shut down. It's not all part of Europe anyway, but some parts of Europe. Just see how the whole place, most businesses had to shut down and all of that. Some places that were actually operating were people that had what, solar, that had solar energy and all of that. That is to tell you that power is very, very what, important. Electricity is important. You can't cook. Imagine if that thing lasts for like, a whole day. What will happen? I'm telling you, some people in the hospital are going to die. A lot of things are going to go wrong. And this is what we face in what, Africa. And Europe just tested it for a few hours and it wasn't funny at all. It wasn't funny. Everywhere was like, ooh, Europe blackout. Like, I don't get. This has never happened. Some time ago, they came out, there was a trend that came out that people should store food, people should store this and that in case of any emergency and all of that. This is like part of the whole thing. Like, I have some friends in Spain that they were like, they're at work right now, like they can't do anything. They basically can't do anything because like the power is out. Like, it was just like a dream, when some people had to think maybe their unit is finished, they had to go and start until they had to go, go check neighbors, check other places, and they found out that it was actually a blackout. But well, the good thing is they it was restored. It was restored after some hours, and the professionals try to fix the whole thing and all of that. So what am I trying to say? Like, just imagine few hours that there's no electricity. Look at the chaos. This is what people go through in Africa. Like, there are some part of Africa that they don't, like, in a week they don't even see electricity. I mean, in a whole week they don't see electricity. In some places they just bring it, they just take it. Like, you can't even put food in the fridge, in the, like, your things are going to spoil. Just imagine this. Just few hours that there was blackout. I mean, there was chaos everywhere. There was chaos everywhere. I mean, when I say there was chaos, there was chaos. So I just I wish one day Africa is going to grow to that level where we don't have a blackout, where there's steady electricity, people can go into production, people can go into industry. Electricity is important. Like basically, there are a lot of things you cannot do without electricity. But well, good to know that the power was back and all of that.